Hello guys, this is Koala here from Galaxtein Gaming. Today I'm going to be bringing you my personal top 10 favorite Alolan Pokemon. Now, I'm not going to include Alolan forms in this video because it's just going to be like brand new Pokemon and not old Pokemon with new twists. So, this is just my opinion based on mostly just personal things and viability. So let's get right into it. Number 10, Oricorio. Now, I think Oricorio is pretty darn sweet. Okay, so Oricorio comes in 4 different types. The Bele style, Pom-Pom style, Pau style, and Sensu style. My personal favorite is the Sensu style, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. It's awesome. It's all geisha girl looking. It's ghost flying, which is a pretty cool typing, you know, but the other ones are fire flying, electric flying, and psychic flying. It has a cool new ability called Dancer, so this looks like it could be an awesome doubles Pokemon. Dancer, it says here on Cerebi. If another Pokemon in the field uses a dancing move, then the Pokemon will be able to use the same move immediately afterward. So like Dragon Dance, Teeter Dance, literally any dance move will be doubled, which is huge, very overpowered. Maybe not overpowered, but regardless, this bird is going to be dancing all up in your face. It says Oricorio changes its form by sipping the nectar of certain flowers since it has 4 different forms, the same as the number of islands in Alola. It would seem that different Oricorio live on each of the islands, so it's a really cool Pokemon just to give you a better tropical feel. Oh, I'm on this island, I'm on this island, I'm on this island. You know, so we're gonna be having a lot of fun with that. Also, hopefully its stats will be pretty decent for doubles, I'm hoping. Because it seems like it'll be a cool Pokemon, especially if like the Ghost one or the Fire one can learn Will-O-Wisp. That'll also be good for doubles. Let's move on. Number 9, I have Meteor. Meteor is a rock flying type. It is a meteor Pokemon. This thing looks sweet. I think it looks really cool. It's got a new ability, of course, called Shields Down, which means at full to 50% HP, its defenses are a bit higher, and it can't be affected by status. That is huge. It can't be affected by anything that's status. Like, what? Pretty broken a little bit. Can't be affected by status, defenses are high, and when it's below 50%, it changes into attacker, so much like Aegislash with stance change, except different, and arguably probably better. It also has cool colors. It's got like a million different color combinations. This thing is sick. I think it's really cool. I'm really excited about its stats and how it's gonna look. Excitement, excitement. Number 8, Marina. Now, this was just released pretty recently. This is the final stage of Popplio. Now, she's supposed to resemble, well, she or he is supposed to resemble a siren, is what it looks like. Of course, the ability Torrent. It's the soloist Pokemon. Its typing is Water Fairy, which is awesome. It's a pretty good defensive typing. It's only weak to Grass, Electric, and Poison. So that's still pretty good. You know, 3 weaknesses, tons of resistances. Pretty good in my book. What's really cool about this new Pokemon, though, is it has a new move called Sparkling Aria. Again, good for doubles. It heals the burn of targeted Pokemon. So if your opponent burns one of your Pokemon, you can switch in Marina and just heal the burn. Boom. But Water Fairy, awesome siren looking design. I'm very impressed. I like it a lot. Because like the second form of Popplio that dare not speak its name, what is it? Brione? Like, come on. Popplio got so much on him because of the release. Like the very first one, they're like, the water starter's dumb. And then I saw the second evolution, and I was like, eee. I don't know about this, but Marina hitting it home. Number 7, I have Decidueye. Now this is probably my favorite grass starter design ever. It's probably my favorite one out of all the grass starters so far. I mean, like, I like Venusaur, I like Sceptile, I like Torterra. Okay, so I like a lot of grass, but Decidueye is number 1. He's a grass ghost. That typing combination wasn't even relevant until Gen 6. So now they're continuing on with like newer and different sort of typing combinations. Grass ghost being a cool, not so much like you can't use it too much because it has a lot more exploitable weaknesses, specifically fire, flying, ice, and dark. But it's still pretty cool. Pretty cool Pokemon. I really love it. Its design is awesome. Its new move as well is the highlight of my favorite for him. It's called Spirit Shackle. The targeted Pokemon, once it's hit, can't escape. So if your opponent has a bad switch in, or just doesn't want to be in for some reason with Decidueye on the field, you can trap it. Again, pretty good for doubles too, because you can trap a targeted Pokemon so that it doesn't escape. And who knows, maybe even though it's a ghost move, maybe it'll have specific priorities, so like maybe it can target normal types and it can trap normal ones too, because then we can trap those Mega Kangaskhans in doubles and destroy them. Destroy them. But Decidueye, super cool. Archer Owl. Moving on to number 6. We have Turtonator. I love Turtonator. He is amazing. When Gen 3 came out and Torkoal was a thing, I was very happy.
I like turtles.
I like turtle type Pokemon. This thing is the Blast Turtle Pokemon. Its ability Shell Armor. You can't critical hit this thing. It doesn't care. He's got a dashing mustache. He is fancy. He is cool. He's Fire Dragon, so eat your heart out, Charizard. He doesn't have to Mega to get his cool typing. LOL. Really cool about this Pokemon is the new move, Shell Trap. It's kind of set up like counter. It sets a trap before the opponent's move. If the opponent hits Turtonator with a physical move, it'll deal presumably double the damage that was taken. Most sites just say it'll deal a lot of damage, so usually it's double. Having a Fire Dragon with a counter is pretty cool. Hopefully its defensive typing is going to be like Fire Dragon. It's okay. It gets rid of water. That's a thing. Pretty cool. It says here, because Turtonator lives on volcanoes, feeding on sulfur and other materials found near volcanic craters, its shell has a layer of explosive material, mostly sulfur. How badass is that? That is ridiculous. This mustached Fire Dragon turtle is gonna blow up in your face. I love this Pokemon. Here we go though. In the 5th spot, I have probably one of my strongest contenders for number 1, but I couldn't. So here's number 5. It's Mimikyu. Mimikyu is amazing. Its typing is Ghost Fairy. That's insane. That means that it only has 2 weaknesses to Ghost and Steel. It mitigates the Poison weakness because Poison isn't very effective to Ghost, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. This Pokemon, Mimikyu, lives its life, completely covered by its cloth and is always hidden. People believe that anybody who sees its true form beneath the cloth will be stricken with a mysterious illness. So this Pokemon probably just like, oh god, you saw me? And then he kills them. How badass is that? That's awesome. It's a very cool Pokemon. The design, a lot of people were like, it's just a fake Pikachu. The Pokemon is underneath the cloth. It says so in its Pokedex description. It's also just trying to be like, Pikachu style merchandise around 20 years is the reason that Mimikyu makes itself look like Pikachu. Boom. In fact, this Pokemon is dreadfully lonely, and it thought it would be able to make friends with humans if it only looked like Pikachu. So it's trying so hard to be something because it's afraid. Anyway, it has an amazing ability called Disguise. This ability allows the Pokemon to escape damage from an enemy's attack just one time, and then its appearance changes. Now, from most of the gameplay videos, like the Pikachu looks like it's standing upright, and then when it gets hit, it just kind of flops over. So it's like, whatever. But how awesome is that? You can switch it in, you can start it off right away, boom. It gets hit once before it actually takes damage. So this comes the question. If it has Substitute, can you do the Substitute first? And then if your opponent hits the Substitute and breaks it, what breaks first, really? The ability or the Substitute? You know, arguably, of course, the Substitute would break first. But that's just something cool to know, that if it has a decent speed stat, it can set up the Substitute, not take damage. Then get hit, still not take damage. And then it'll finally be able to do something. Now, if you give this thing rest, because, I mean, it says one time, but it might be a full HP thing. It might be as long as the Pokemon's at full HP, that first hit isn't gonna matter. This will be a ridiculous stall Pokemon if that is true. If it can rest and regain its HP, regaining that one turn of invulnerability basically, that would be insane. But Ghost Fairy, awesome typing, awesome ability. I'm very impressed. Hopefully this Pokemon is going to be super cool. Number 4, we have Salandit. Now this guy just looks like trouble. He is awesome. He's a poison fire type, never seen that before, and has a brand new ability called Corrosion. Anything can get poisoned. Any typing can get poisoned. Skarmory, Heatran, goodbye. Salandit is going to be a really good answer to a lot of like the competitive scene. You know, it's like, oh, I can't wear down this Pokemon, it's too tanky, and it's Steel type, I can't poison it. Salandit has your answer. Salandit can just come on in, use that toxic, boom. Salandit emits toxic gas together with flames, form the base of its tail. This poisonous gas has a sweet smell, and anyone who unknowingly breathes it will become dizzy. Salandit is not a very powerful Pokemon, but its cunning nature allows it to battle fiercely by throwing its opponents off balance. Exactly, because you're like, oh my god, my Steel type just got poisoned, this is busted. I think it's awesome. However, it's completely Quake bait. Complete Quake bait. It's poison fire. This thing is going to die. That's why everyone's probably going to give it the air balloon, but still, you hit it once, you pop the balloon, you quake it, and it dies. Will it get an evolution? We don't know. If anybody has seen spoilers, I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to talk about spoilers. This is just from what we know. Guaranteed, absolutely, straight from Nintendo. So number 4 is Salandit. Number 3, we have Bruxish, the fabulous fish itself. When this Pokemon first came out, I was like, ugh, that thing is kinda weird. But then it started growing on me. And I'm like, okay, no, this could work. Water Psychic, it's a very cool typing. You know, we got the Slowbro, Slowpoke, Slowking Evos having this, and then that, of course. It's good defensive. Big thing about this Pokemon though, the new ability known as Dazzling prevents moves with an increased speed priority from hitting. What? That's crazy. As we all know, once Talonflame came out, priority became a huge factor in a lot of the meta. And like Fake Out, and Ice Shard, Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, all of the things that make me angry, Bruxish, with just its ability, can vanquish. Again, extremely good for doubles. There's a Mega King on your opponent's field. From what Dazzling is saying, the Fake Out is negated, which is awesome. Brave Bird, Talonflame, negated. It's a really great, pivot too. Because a lot of the times, people will save their Fake Out or save their priority Pokemon for a mid to late game to clean it up. If you save your Bruxish, their last little bit of hope because of the flinch or because of just priority is gone. And you've got this beautiful fish with awesome colors staring at you with luscious lips and pretty eyes, and just like, not today. Boom, it's stuffing you out. No priority for you. Number 2 in my top 10 favorite Alolan Pokemon, we have Arangguru. Now, Arangguru, just design alone, I enjoy. He looks regal. He looks like a psychic type. He's awesome. Looks like he could be grass psychic, but he's not. He is normal psychic, which is an awesome typing. It's weak to bug and dark. That's it. It's weak to bug and dark. What are you gonna do about it? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. When this was revealed, it has an awesome move called Instruct. And Instruct is a very good doubles move. Allows the targeted Pokemon to reuse the move that it just used. So, for instance, in the gameplay video when Arangguru was revealed, a Pokemon used Surf, and then Arangguru was just like, Instruct. And then it used Surf again, taking out the opponent's team before the opponent's team could even do anything. To make it even better for doubles, it gets the ability Telepathy, which protects itself from your partner Pokemon dealing damage to it with moves such as Surf, Earthquake, Discharge, Eruption, all sorts of stuff like that. Arangguru is protected. He's definitely looking like he's going to be a slower Pokemon, probably way more bulky, you know, especially a normal Psychic. Being Bug and Dark are the only things that are super effective against it. It can probably just take the hits anyhow. It just looks like a cool Pokemon I really enjoy. I love his design. I love how he looks. I like monkey Pokemon. We don't have too many monkey. I like them. Awesome. Just overall awesome. It seems like this whole generation is a very doubles based generation. And number 1. Oh yeah. I wonder if you guys can guess it. I've been waiting 20 years for this. My number 1 favorite new Alolan Pokemon is none other.
Who's that Pokemon?
Than Kamala. Kamala. It's a fucking koala Pokemon. Koalas are my favorite animals right next to wolves. And I have a fucking koala Pokemon. I have a koala Pokemon that I can finally use on every single one of my teams until the day I expire. Koalas, look at him. Look at him. He's just sleeping with his little stump. He's got cute little feet. His ears are huge. And he just doesn't care. He doesn't give a single shit about anything you're gonna do to it. Why? He has the ability Comatose. It's a brand new ability, meaning the Pokemon can only be put to sleep. He can't be poisoned, he can't be burned, he can't be paralyzed, and he can't be frozen. That's awesome. That is a really cool ability. You know, you've got your super stally tanky Pokemon out, you got your Heatran out, you got your Chansey out or something. They're gonna poison you, you're gonna switch into Kamala. He's gonna be like, you can't do nothing to me. It's awesome. I really hope that he gets decent stats, but I wouldn't be upset if he was, you know, just lackluster in some sort of, you know, stat. I use Jumpluff competitively and I still do okay. My Jumpluff Rex, we all know it. We all know Jumpluff Rex. So having a Koala on my team, and my name is Koala, you can't break that bond. You can't touch that bond. You can't do it. There's nothing you guys can do about this. This Pokemon is amazing. Here we go. No one has ever seen a Kamala awake. It eats, travels, and even battles while sound asleep. It battles while sound asleep. Its saliva can be used as medicine for the sick or sleepless, according to ancient people. They say if you take a small amount of the saliva remaining after it eats leaves, water the saliva down and drink it, you'll be able to sleep well. What? Kamala heals people by sleeping and drooling. This Pokemon is perfection. Absolute perfection. Kamala clings to a log pillow that its parents have given to it. Once it has grasped the log, it almost never releases it. If it does lose hold of the log, the Pokemon will be unable to sleep well and will thrash about wildly. Apparently, it will sometimes cling to the arm of a trainer it trusts. I would adore that. This would be the most favorite thing in the world. A Kamala holding onto Koala as we rip through the heads of every trainer we face because he is just so awesome. So Kamala, you take number 1, baby. Once Sun and Moon comes out, you are gonna be my baby boy, and we are going to take it all. We're gonna take it all. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube. We also have a Facebook, we have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitch too, so you can watch me personally play Pokemon and do like cool reviews about teams and team building and viewer battles, and you can watch all of us stream everything. So take a look, check us out, hit a like, subscribe, comment below too. Comment what you feel, what you like. Who's your top 10? Who's your top 10 favorite Pokemon? Who's your top 10 Alolan forms? What is your favorite Alolan form? How about that? Honorable mentions, we've got, I like Silvally. He's pretty neat. Crab Brawler. I know it's just fighting type, maybe Elite Water Fighter, but it's awesome. It's a boxing crab, come on. As well as Palo Sand. This thing is crazy. It's a haunted sandcastle, and it's extremely hysterical. And its ability is pretty cool.